of your strength, not like it was a little bit in this season where there were teams that went 9-0. It should be harder to do it in the next season, so the competition should be a little bit more on your level as well.
Yeah.
And we're in the next draft.
Yes, Sky Temple. We see instant TFT banning out Tassadar here again. I think last time they did it also, right?
Yes, but last time they had the map pick, so they were the second pick. And what's interesting about that is, by them banning him still, it feels to me that they really don't want to play a Tassadar comp as well, because otherwise you would be forced to first pick him here. And they're going with the Dehaka first pick. I really like that, because there's a lot of situations where you're fighting on Sky Temple, where there are bushes near, so he can always jump into the fight right away. Yeah, let's see what the answer from the Silver Plebs is going to be here. They have 2 picks now, and I would like them to go with a better front line maybe this time, because we saw that that was the focus of the team TFT, and they also have to watch out for the combination of Dehaka, Varian, Li Ming.
Yep.
That's quite common, and it's really strong to blow up any frontliner in the game if you have just one backline damage as well.
Yeah.
And they're going with ETC Greymane, so they're leaving both of the other heroes open, hoping maybe that not both of them are picked up for Team TFT. That would of course mean that if they're picking up both of the heroes, Vari and Li Ming, they could get choked for the support role a little bit. So, and we are seeing them going with the Malfurion again.
Yep. And Varian, so we see the Haka Varian here. Do you think they go for a Li Ming ban here right now, or do they pick it away?
I think they have to pick or ban Li Ming.
Okay. Yeah, of course, with these stun combos, Li Ming could get a lot of resets, so you really have to get rid of that. I really love the Dehaka here for split pushing these lanes also. Sky Temple, very big map. And I think that ETC could go for the global ultimate here, except they take some globals like Falstad. I would really love Falstad for Team Silver Plebs here right now. But banning away Tychus, so they could probably go for the Li Ming. So Li Ming Greymane is strong also.
I could see them going for the Riga ban as well, because Riga is one of the supports that can keep a target alive with his ultimate and has a cleanse.
Yeah, that's right. And there we go. Yeah. It's now Silver Plebs looking for a heal probably, and then they could flex a little bit.
Too, I like that pickup.
Yeah.
Sanctification could counter the combo, but I fear they basically have to still take Li Ming away. Because the charge is up every, what is it, like 10 seconds? Sanctification is up every 100 seconds. And even if you have Sanctification and Cleanse, you still will not be able to counter all the charges of Varian, so I think it's still going to get hard if they don't pick up Li Ming.
They have to take a healer right now, so they would really have a flex on the last pick, and now TFT they could go for the Li Ming.
Yeah.
And they should also go for a little bit sustained damage. So Walla also still open here, very strong. I think we're a little bit out of really good auto attackers, right? We just have Walla, which is kind in the meta right now. Lunara. Ooh, CSR tool. Cool.
Yeah. Actually, Silver Plebs could go for the cheese comp. Because with Sky Temple it's really easy to take out a 4 of the opponent's side, and then just fly in with Morales, have the trio drop the Sanctification. Normally you're not taking the ETC, even most of the time you're taking Atanas because of his amateur opponent talent, but ETC also gives the entire team attack speed, so if you're going for something like Valarena, you could go for that comp.
Yeah.
But on the other side, there's Zeratul, who is really good with Void Prison to counter the cheese.
And
Sujin
Sujin
also works for the cheese comp, so they could still go for it.
Yep.
But I feel they will have a really hard time in team fights now. I think that TFT has way more pressure in the team fights with the Zeratul, who has an easy time getting to Sujin, getting to Morales, forcing the opponent to engage with the Void Prison, so I feel they basically have to go for the cheese to make something work here.
Yeah. And we are going into Sky Temple, map number 2, between the Division 3 guys, Silver Plebs against TFT. Guys, Revelo is up, just place your bets and leave us a follow if you like the stream. We're just a few guys which like to start commentating. My name is Venom and with me is...
Typhnog.
Typhnog, yes.
Or just Typhon. That's fine.
Which draft do you like more?
I really like the Team TFT draft. They have Varian Dehaka into Li Ming, which does a lot of damage to the front line. Malfurion will keep everyone healed up. He will have a really safe position if he is. Supposedly he plays the way you want to play Malfurion, and he shouldn't be out of position then in a lot of situations. Zeratul offers so much to this draft as well, with the ability to pick off the targets that are getting low from the engage, and I think they really basically the Morales has to come in big here with really nice play of the Medivac, in my opinion.
Totally.
I mean, they could go for the stim round Tastingo Suijin, which probably melts everything in a few seconds. But even then, I don't think you win the team fights. You just trade in the team fights. So, yeah.
Totally, yeah. I would go with your opinion. The thing I don't like here is a little bit Zeratul, because I think they're a little bit out of damage with no auto-attacker, but of course Zeratul could work against this Morales especially, and nearly first kill against the ETC.
Yeah, and that was actually 4 vs 5 because the Haka is already in the bot lane, or did he burrow down? Let me see. No, he has it off cooldown, so he just went down normally, okay. Yeah, and we're in the second game here with Silverplex beating down 1 game.
Yep.
And let's check the talents. We're seeing Power Hungry on Li Ming. Li Ming has a few choices on level 1, but I think Power Hungry is quite fine here. Moonburn for the Malfurion, so this time they do not want to, don't think that they need the scouting drones. On the other side, Tyrell actually going for Region Master, not for the increased damage with Smite. And also the Greymane not going for the cocktail build, but for the auto attack build actually.
Yep.
Yeah, and the first temples are active now. We are seeing the Zeratul already being used as a scout here, finding the ETC, and Alex taking a lot of damage there once again. Both teams are actually brawling for the top shrine at the moment. Nobody's caring for the mid shrine, while Diaka just joining in here.
Yep, soaked a little bit more on the bot lane, now joining the fight. The stun is missing, not grabbing someone right now. And good orbs here from Li Ming. Flying in with this beautiful volleyball look.
Yeah.
Great damage done by her. And this first shrine looks like, as it goes, a little bit to Silver Plebs. First kill against Morales, there we go!
Yeah, and Zeratul is trying to get the next one there, but Greymane will escape. But I think this should secure them the control of the top shrine, as Angel is trying to get out there. Very suitable that Angel is actually playing Tyrell.
Yeah.
Good choice, therefore. Name hero combination is actually quite hard to do because you can't change your name that often. And yeah, Silver Plebs going for the mid temple as they lost control over the top temple with 2 kills going to TFT once again there. And this is always an interesting choice. When do you hear the Zurgen as Morales, I think?
Yeah.
And we're seeing a nice trap there, and that's going to be the Zurgen getting killed off once again. And yeah, we are seeing Team TFT keeping up their dominance on this game so far. And yeah, one thing that is quite sad for Silver Plebs is that they were not able to do a lot of damage to one lane here. They just took out basically one tower on each lane. Morales dying as well, and Tyrael in trouble, but I think he should get out. No, there's another stun.
And an orb from Li Ming, is it there? Oh my gosh. Nearly.
0-2 trying
oh, and watching, it gets revealed now, but he gets out.
Yeah, as I was saying, with them not getting a lot of damage to one lane done, it means that it is the cheese tactic of just flying in and trying to get the keep is a lot harder to do, because you need to kill the 4 and the keep to get catapult pressure and to make the core vulnerable on one lane. So they basically can't really go for it now, because they still have to reach level 10 and have to get a 4, and it's a hard order to do for them now, being down one level once again.
Yep. I'm really interested what Blizzard has to do against this stun and lock combo right now. It's quite the meta, right?
Yeah. It's the Murky came up, but still it is quite strong. And yeah, it feels like seeing an opponent go for the Varian basically means you have to counter it. Because I think one of the points that is problematic there is that it is a lot easier to execute than to play against it. Because, you know, there are other strong tactics, like playing Vikings, for example. It's really strong if you know how to do it, but it is a lot hard, or it is quite hard to do. And if you know what you're doing, you can counter it quite easily, as we're seeing a really nice kill there from Phil on the Morales. So Morales the most... Yeah, Morales already has 3 deaths here. Yeah, and that's quite bad for them.
Yeah.
And we are seeing them actually pushing in the top lane here, while Dehaka is pushing on the bot lane. So they're having a lot of pressure on every lane here, basically, and already have a 2-level lead. Angel trying to get Zera to, but is out of position now.
But right now, the stun and lock combo hits himself, and not sure if he could get out. No. There we go. Could he get some value from trade? No, also not. And meanwhile, the Team TFT is just wrecking the bot lane right now with this easy camp they took before. And the question is a little bit, could they hold top to get enough value out of bot? Good White Prism there, level 10 hit by TFT meanwhile. And stun and lock combo going on. Good stun coming out from Metis here, protecting Morales, but he's still a little bit out of position. And good stun, first kill, second kill. These resets are just too hard.
Yeah, and this is exactly the problem with the Zera 2, with the Li Ming, that Zera 2 can force you into a fight, and then the Li Ming, if you just get one kill from the isolation of the Void Prison, Li Ming can easily snowball the game, and yeah, that's what we are seeing here. And Team TFT, Team Silver Plebs is still quite far away. Still an entire level until they reach level 10, and that's when the first defensive tools for them get online, with the Sanctification, with ETC being able to use Mosh Pit to maybe lock down somebody, and that means also Morales being able to maybe pick up the Medivac if they want to go for it.
Yep.
And until that, I feel like they still have to play really, really defensive and try to stay alive somehow here. And one of the problems in that situation as well is that if you're down quite a bit in Sky Temple, it is really hard to come, or it's one of the harder maps to come back, because you can't just go and trade temples anymore, because if you're seeing they only have 1-4 left, and it's already on like 10% health, while all 3 of the opponent's forts are still alive. So if you're trading, you won't have a keep once all the forts of your opponents are down. So you basically have to win a big team fight, get a lot of structural damage done that way.
Yes.
You just can't trade anymore. You have to go in all the time, and that's what's making it really, really hard for you, because you have to force the fights, basically.
Yep. And level 10 hit now by the Silver Plebs. We see Marsh Sanctification, we see the Medivac, we see the new tool here, Cross Bullet, Rebugged, and Tastingo, of course. And now they're baiting boss, as it looks like. They should fight right now, but looks like they're using the Medivac for something.
Yeah, I didn't know that there's actually a symbol on the minimap for that. That's really nice. With the I don't know if it's always there, or if it's just the AliOps interface, but that's exactly what I thought. We're seeing them trying to go for the cheese comp, basically. But the Zeratul offers so much potential against that with the Void Prison, as we're seeing 3 members die here for them, and Tyrael will take the 4 with himself. But yeah, good thing for them is they are down a lot of levels, so Team TFT is not getting a lot of experience from the kills. But yeah, Zeratul is amazing against Sanctification, because if Sanctification is used, you can still drop the Void Prison on top of it, and it will block the Sanctification will run out while the team is being locked down. Your team has the time to follow up, and now we are seeing them controlling both shrines here. Just the next Medivac. They know what they're doing. They know they're committed to this play, and going once again to the top lane. And I think they should be able to get the keep wall here. A really fast rotation by their opponents.
Yeah.
Godspeed is the first one to fall, and that's the Morales here.
Mosh Pit not really hitting anyone.
Yeah,
so.
It was the zoning Mosh Pit.
And Tempo's up again. I feel like every time that the Silver Plebs are dying, the Tempos are spawning. So kind of unlucky, but yeah.
Yeah, but I like that they are trying it at least. You know,
yeah.
it's, well, they know they are the Division 3 team against the Division 1 team. I think, is TFT the only Division 1 team that dropped to the losers bracket? Is there another one?
I don't know, actually. I'm not so into the brackets.
Okay. Yeah, anyways, but what I would like to see Silver Plebs do now is fake Medivacs with Morales. Just send it directly next to you, because you have your opponent is forced to have a reaction. If you're using the Medivac now before going into the boss, you might be able to just snap it away if people think, you know, you're going for something else. And this might...
Ooh.
It was really, really close. Yeah, but well done by them. But you know, this is what I was going to say. It's like
first reset.
Yeah. And once again, the Sanctification getting countered here by the Void Prison, but they will still get the keep with the Tastingo, and that is actually them getting first catapult pressure here, but they are getting pushed in on all lanes, so it's getting hard for them.
Yeah, really. And now TFT will go boss probably.
Yeah.
And take this bottom shrine.
Yeah.
Yes, but the first keep falls, not for Silver Plebs. So kind of a cool strat they're figured out right now, but I'm not really sure if that's enough. So
the thing is, they still have by far the better racing combination. If both teams are going for the core, with Zul'jin, Greymane, and ETC giving both of them attack speed, you can't rival that with a team of TFT.
Yeah.
So they basically have to play a little bit defensive. And once again, what I would like to see here is just fake the Medivac. Def your own base, and fake the Medivac in your base.
Yeah.
The opponent has to stay back then. They can't be too aggressive, because now with playing like this, the opponent knows all of them are there, and that means that they can get over the map. And now it is even, and now they're in the situation where they can actually defend and then try to try to end themselves. So it's getting a lot harder, and it is a good way to get pressure on with your own team if you're trying to. It's 50 seconds cooldown, so it's not that big, and you can get a little bit of pressure on the map going yourself.
That's right, yeah. And 19 to 0 kills. I think Silver Plebs, they have to win a team fight really soon, so else it's kind of over.
Yeah, it's definitely not getting easier.
Yeah.
And we are seeing, I really like how Team TFT is playing. They're staying on their side of the map because they know they can always send their Haka to a shrine, and he is back instantly or really fast if they have to defend. Or any other, because you're going to be with the Haka as well, so it doesn't really matter too much. But they can play defensive here and just wait it out. They are just coming over here in this at the time that the other team is showing on the map, and a nice engage with the Void Prison. Do we get a sanctification out? Nice sanctification. It actually blocks the... No, the ultimate is cancelled off the Malfurion, and they're getting popped out of the medivac, and this might be game here. Nice.
Great stun coming out from ETC, but first kill, ladies and gentlemen, for the Silver Plebs here. We'll see it in the replay. Meanwhile, Greymane is retreating, and the temple is spawning again, where the Silver Plebs are mostly dead. Yes.
And we are seeing TFT trying to end here. But they are pulling away. I like the choice. I think that would have been risky. Yeah,
they really don't have to do that. They could easily play it down, take in camps.
Yeah. Just, once again, go back to your own base, have somebody hold it. Varian is a nice choice. They can still move away. They're so far ahead, they should have no problems, because their team fight combination is way better than that of Silver Plebs.
Totally, yeah.
It's really easy for them to win the team fights. And, you know this is coming. Just try to defend it. And that's exactly what they're doing. And they will instantly... Once again, Malfurion getting cancelled out there, but I don't think they will get done a lot of core damage here now. It's just a massacre of heroes.
Last man standing here, buying a little bit of time until the death timers are down a little bit. Tyrael, go to the car and shield away. Yeah. Funny strat, but not really working out until right now. They are not even capturing the temple. They just going for the car, as it looks like right now. But Mosh will be ready in about 10 seconds. Could they get the car down fast enough?
See it, Li Ming and 02 are just trying again now, as ETC is trying to get onto the opponent's button. Really nice Void Prison locking down to people here. 70 core on the half, 60.
There we go.
Nice mosh pit. They are locking down 3 players. They're targeting down this 02. 02 escapes for a second, but gets down.
Is this a comeback?
Well.
Oh my god.
Malfurion might be the next one to fall.
Gets in stasis.
The damage, but there are still catapults pressuring the core, so it's still not quite decided here, but it's still a lot of cooldown. And 02 is down. They might actually be able to finish here with a medivac. They have to watch out with the situation where they're landing, and that's a really bad place to land for them. They're landing instantly, but they have the
and resets everywhere on resets. Core not even getting rid of the shields. Morales stays alive. Great stun coming out from the Haka. There we go. Morales dies. Not even the shields. Oh, 90%.
Yeah.
77.
And they're focusing the catapults.
Yeah.
They did a lot of more damage, so it's a nice choice. Now that's, what is it? I think 5%. Okay, 5%. And catapults once again on the other side, as we are 33, 2-4 kills, and level 22, level 17. But
only the catapults will finish right now. So 20%, 7.
That's it. GG for Team TFT here on Sky Temple, winning 2-0 against the Silver Plebs and keeping their